Okay, appreciate you guys being here. Man, got the mic juiced up a little bit tonight. We appreciate you guys being here. We knew going into this game tonight we were playing against a well-coached team, a team that's had a great season to this point as well, an older team that was going to come in and really be physical and really push the ball hard in transition and have the preseason player of the year in Mike Miles. So we knew we had to come play at an elite level at home, and being at home wasn't enough. We had an incredible crowd tonight. Students, kudos to them. They were great for us. We needed them. Obviously the city came out and the support that we've received tonight was incredible. We didn't get off to the kind of start that we want to get off to tonight, but, our guys are learning to work the game for 40 minutes. And in the Big 12, we're going to be in games like this all year long.
Questions for the players, please?
Can you repeat it? I didn't hear you. Yeah, I just think it's kind of in my DNA just to play defense. That's what they asked for me to do. So I'm just doing whatever they ask for me to do. I like to play defense. And it is a big, I get kind of riled up and excited when I get to play against guys like Mike Miles.
Yeah, I just think it was our continued effort to move the ball and pop the ball and get stops. I think when we get stops, it gives us a chance to come down and get whatever shot we kind of want. And our defense starts with our shot selection and getting back on defense. So it all goes hand in hand. And the offense just kind of opened up. It was a big emphasis at halftime to pop the ball and move it. And it just happened to fall in my hands. Shout out to my teammates for getting me the ball in my position. But, that's our game plan. That's our offense, to pop the ball, and whoever's eating that night is eating, and it just happened to be me. Yeah, it's huge. It's one of our things is if we're going down before a half, it's cut the lead. It's cut it to 5, cut it to 10. And we happen to be down 13 or 15, and we say get it to 10. And we got it there, and they got it back up to 13 at the end of the half. But just getting the run and getting the momentum back on our side a little bit was key. And it's just giving us a first step foot in the second half to get it going. You just got to work the game. RT preaches that all year. Work the game for 40 minutes. Good, bad, good start, bad start. You just got to come and play the next possession. And we just try to hang our hat on that. But, they're going to go on runs. They're a great team. They got great players. So we just had to respond. That's been a big emphasis for us, especially after the game against K-State here last week. So it was big for us to get that jump and get over the hump and get a good comeback win. Yeah, we just want to work the game. Marcus had been cooking early in the year, and we're always looking for him. Barry gets cooking, we're looking for him. I'm just another guy in the rotation. So it's nothing crazy. It's just playing basketball the right way, moving the ball, getting your teammates the ball in their spots.
Yeah, I think we got to the bonus. I think with 7 minutes left or something like that. And it's always just emphasis of trying to make the game a lot easier, getting to the foul line. And we have a good free throw shooter, so we just try to get to the foul line as much as we can. And ultimately, it's just doing whatever the coaches ask us to do. They're pretty good with emphasizing that and knowing when we're in the bonus and knowing when we should be taking it to the basket instead of shooting.
The conversation was belief, knowing that we're going to be in these games all year and knowing that good teams are going to have to come back. You're not always going to get to a great start. I mean, we've seen that already here in the league with teams getting down and coming back in the second half. So the conversation was belief. The conversation was execution, what we have to do on both ends to get us going, to get stops, to get transition, to keep going on offense. And just playing inspired and playing for one another. We never want to get away from that. we got a team of 14, 15 guys who believe in each other and they play for each other, and we believe that's winning basketball. So that's what we try to get into.
Honestly, no. It's just something that I've kind of perfected at this point, and I just kind of use it to advantage for not only myself but for the team.
You're gonna jump. It doesn't matter if you heard it or not. It's just too good, man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Questions for Coach, please?
Well, we're playing a really good team tonight, and well-coached team. We knew coming in the game that they were a team that thrives off turnovers for transition baskets, and we knew we were going to have to be strong with the ball. And to start the game, we weren't very strong with the ball. We had some turnovers for baskets, and that was a big part of the first half. To be honest with you, I mean, we had 8 turnovers to start the half, and we were standing around a lot. The ball was sticking. It wasn't moving the way we needed to. We didn't have guys cutting the way we needed to cut against this defense. And as a result of that, we were down. We weren't able to get back and set our defense. They were playing in transition the way they want to play. So we had to hit the reset button in terms of what we had to do in terms of our execution. They got to the foul line, I think, 11 times in the first half. We got there twice. So we were shooting a lot of jump shots. We were settling. And really not getting the shots on our terms. And give them a lot of credit. They forced a lot of that, and they caused a lot of that in the first half. We went in the second half. We weren't in there streaming and hollering, acting crazy. We're like, hey, we've been here before. We're at home. We have an incredible crowd. They want to bring the energy to us, but we got to bring the energy to them. We have to create our own energy right now in terms of how we're going to come out and play. We got to come out, set our defense, and sit down and really guard, and then we got to go down and really execute and get shots on our terms and take care of the basketball. I think we finished the game with 11 turnovers, so we had 3 in the second half. We got to the foul line 14 times, so we got there 12 more times. We got a chance to play in transition a little bit ourselves once we were able to get stops. I think we ended up being a +2 on the glass, was big in this game. TCU's a great rebounding team, physical team, but again, I'll give my guys a lot of credit. They stuck together. We've been in that position before with K-State, and we had to come out and start the half and really sit down and try to guard and put it on our defense. And even with that, I mean, it's the ebb and flow of the game. We come out, we cut the lead down, we get it to single digits, we get it all the way to 2. They go on, open it back up to 10 again, and you got to continue to work the game. The game's never over. You keep working it and put yourself back in position again. And I thought our guys got a chance to do that. Well, this young generation is a visual learning crew. And so, we got a great video guy in Fireball, and Fireball had the turnovers and he had the transition baskets, which were really hurting us to start the half. So our guys got a chance to see visually where we were driving into traffic. We weren't strong with the ball. We were making passes we said we couldn't make against this team. And as a result of that, they were scoring in transition. And so our guys got a chance to see that. The ball was sticking. We showed some possessions where the ball wasn't moving like it needed to move. And I think, again, our guys got a chance to see that and understand, hey, we got to come out. We got to move the ball. We have to be strong with the ball. We have to play inside out and trust your teammates. And, again, you got a chance to visually see it. You know what I mean? So I thought that was really good for us. And from that point, we made adjustments in terms of what we needed to do defensively. We came out early, and we wanted to be really aggressive in our ball screen coverage, and we were. We made a different coverage, and we changed our coverage up with that a little bit, so we weren't giving anything easy at the basket as well. And then we had to be physical with our blockouts. We had to block this team out. They're a really good offensive rebounding team. Tucker, we had to get some Tuckers on the side, absolutely.
How important was that spark that he kind of gave you all to open the second half? And you have a guy kind of come down to
Well, we needed to calm down a little bit. Our shot selection early wasn't great. We were driving in areas where we didn't have great space, and they do a great job of really swiping and getting their hands on the ball a lot. And we needed to continue to move the basketball. But a lot of times when we settle down and put the ball inside, it kind of calms us down. We can get our cutters moving. We can get the ball moving a little bit more in terms of playing through a guy in the post a little bit. And I thought that really helped us tonight. Dylan DeSue came out and played terrific for us in the second half. I thought his first half minutes were good as well, but in the second half we had him on the move, cutting. We wanted to get underneath a little bit, and we were able to do that. And again, playing through Timmy, dropping the ball inside was really big for us as well. But DeSue played great for us down the stretch. I thought his defense was really good for us. I thought his rebounding was good. I thought he did a lot of positive things for us on the floor tonight. No, absolutely. And when you have a shot fake like he does, he shoots the ball well. We want him to be a guy that makes shots for us as well from the perimeter. So when you're a dual threat and you're able to do that, he's able to get guys off their feet, even knowing the scouting report in terms of what he does. But I thought he came out in the second half and really responded. I really challenged him at halftime to play better. We needed his minutes as an older player to come in and take care of the basketball and then give us some really good defense on the other end. Yeah, they had older guys on the floor too as well, so it was old on old out there at the end of the ball game. But no, I think Dylan Mitchell was out there at a crucial time as well in terms of the clutch, in terms of his defense. But older guys down the stretch, they've been in those kind of situations. They understand what it takes to win. Our young guys are understanding what it takes. Ontario Morris came in and gave us really valuable 3 minutes that he came in there in the second half and did some really good things defensively for us, got his hands on the ball, made a basket, down the stretch. But our young guys are learning just as much as our older guys. But, you got to be able to close out games. You close out games getting stops, and you close out games making free throws. Yeah, Tyrese is fine. I mean, he's played through some things this year in terms of his health, but Tyrese is a gamer. He's one of those guys who's tough. He'll continue to play and play through whatever he needs to play through and stuff, and has played tough for us all year long. Yeah, there's nothing major, just things we've been working through all season long. But he's getting better with it, and I think he's given us what he could give us to this point right now, and we've been pleased with the effort that he's given us and his leadership that he's given us as well.
Yeah, so Coach Moore and Hunter had 2 of next shooting. They combined for 13 assists. What does that mean that they can fill these different roles if maybe it's not
Those guys are the floor leaders on the floor for us. They move the ball. They initiate our offense. We expect those guys to. I think we ended up with 18 or 19 assists tonight, and we always wanted about 18 plus in terms of sharing the basketball, and they're a big part of that. They get the ball moving. We play through those guys a little bit. Those are capable guys of stepping up and closing out games at the free throw line as well. But I thought they did a great job considering they got some great looks. Tyrese got some great looks and didn't knock him down, but didn't let it affect his defense, didn't let it affect him moving the basketball. So they're guys that we expect a lot from on both ends of the floor.
Thanks all.
Thank you.